Good morning, everyone. Drinking and driving is like a pregnant teenager. Imagine this. You wake up in the morning covered in sweat, blood, and dust. A piercing headache goes through your head as you struggle to get up. Your pants are missing, but those are the least of your problem. Somehow, you manage to crawl and make your way to the bathroom where you look in the mirror and you ask yourself, when did I get this nipple piercing? Then it hits you, that uneasy feeling in your stomach, just like as if somebody just kicked you in the ovaries. You rush over to the toilet just in time as you upchuck inside. And you think to yourself, no friggin' way. You jump into the shower, get dressed, and make your way to the nearest dollar store. You head over to the pharmacy section and you find the pack of pregnancy tests. You look at it. Then you look down at the price and a wave of regret washes over you. You reach into your purse and you take out your wallet, where you open it up and you realize you only have a $1 bill because the price is $1.25. That's right, guys. Drinking and driving is a regretful action where you don't want to do this, because a man in Ohio was arrested for drinking and driving. Now, that probably doesn't, surprise a lot of people, because a lot of people every day drink and drive, but it's the reason, well, not really the reason, but how he was caught drinking and driving. Because this man, and I'll call him Dustin because that's his name. He's 28 and he got caught drinking and driving because he decided to take a selfie video of himself doing just that and posting it on to Facebook. Now, what really surprised me was after he posted it on Facebook, it led to his arrest just hours later. And it just proves to you how you shouldn't post stupid stuff on social media, because I guess police officers nowadays can use it against you to arrest you and charge you. I don't know if that only applies to the United States, because I think here in Vancouver, you actually have to be caught in the action of actually drinking and driving. I don't think posting up a video or anything, police officers here in Vancouver can come and arrest you. Don't quote me on it, I don't know, but I'm just saying I've never heard of an incident like this here in Vancouver. May just be like a Ohio thing, or maybe a American thing, so I'm actually not too sure about that. In any case, he pleaded not guilty in court, but they're still going to charge him for 5 misdemeanor charges, which includes operating a vehicle under the influence of alcohol or drugs and having an open container in a vehicle. Now, apparently somebody tipped off the police. Now, I don't know about you guys, but if it was one of his friends, I would be pissed off if this was one of my friends. But I mean, thank goodness for me, I can't drink. I became allergic to alcohol soon after high school, which I guess it sucks, but it's kind of good for me because I can't go around doing stupid shit. But if this was one of my friends and this happened to me, I would be pissed off, because I don't know what his Facebook settings are, if it's set to private or whatever, but it sucks. if it was one of your friends that tipped off the police officer, which made me think that it probably wasn't. What probably happened was some of his friends probably shared the video, somebody recognized him or recognized like where he was from, and then just tipped off the officers in that city, which obviously led to his arrest. Like I said, what amazed me even more was the fact that he was arrested hours right after he posted this video, which means that, you know, people responded to this really fast. Now, in the article, it says it's a copy of a 12-second video. A 12-second video, guys, put him, like, in this dire situation. Now, the video provided by the sheriff shows a man sitting in a vehicle looking into a camera while playing music in the background. When raising his eyebrows and taking a swig from a partially covered bottle. He didn't speak. As the clip ends, the camera is flipped around to show a hand with only one finger raised to guide the steering wheel as the wiper moves across the vehicle windshield. Now, this reminds me of a story back when I was in high school. Now, I think I was in grade 11, maybe 10. I don't exactly remember. I think I was 17 years old. I was driving back from one of my friend's house, and I had two people in the car with me. So it was me, my friend Taylor, and my friend Charlie. And we're driving back from, I think, my friend Charlie's house, and we're heading towards Esso to get either Tim Hortons coffee or Slurpees or something. I'm not too sure. But what happens was, it was dark, and I forgot to turn on my lights because I have this old car, and I know a lot of cars nowadays lights turn on automatically when it gets dark, but for me I have to turn on the lights manually. Now, because I forgot to turn on the lights and it was dark outside, a police officer pulled me over, and after I rolled down my window, the first thing she did was tell me to get out of the car and go sit on the sidewalk. So I was like, okay, that's kind of weird. Don't you want to see my license and insurance and whatnot? She's like, no, just go over there and sit down. So I got out and I went over and sat down on the sidewalk. And she comes over and she says, how much marijuana do you have in a car? I'm just like, are you kidding me? What are you talking about? Because apparently she had smelled marijuana in the car as I rolled down the window. And I told her, look, we're right beside Burnaby Central High School. And that was actually the high school I went to when I was still in high school. And before the school was torn down and rebuilt, the old school actually had a lot of places where teenagers who like to smoke weed could hide and, you know, do their thing. So there's always like a bunch of teens there smoking weed at night, and the area, like, the smell just covers the entire area. And I happened to pull over near the school, so, you know, I guess I was screwed either way. But I just told the officer, look, just go into my car and search. I promise you, I don't have any weed, right? Because at that time, I actually didn't smoke weed. I'm actually a late bloomer when it comes to smoking weed. I didn't do that till I got into like university, and it wasn't even till like second or third year university when I even tried it at all. So, you know, I was pretty confident, and in the end, I still got a ticket for $120, and it wasn't because of the weed. Because I don't know how how getting your driver's license works in other provinces and in the United States, but here in BC, there's 3 like tests you have to do, and the first one is called getting your learner's license, and then you get a new license after that, and then you get your full license after that one. And at that time, I had my middle new license. And how the new license works is, as long as you have somebody in your car with you with a full license, you can drive as many people as you want. And if they are also your immediate family members, you can also have as many of your immediate family members in your car as you want. If you have friends or whatnot in your car, you can only have one other friend or one other stranger, passenger in your car. And at that time, obviously, my friend Taylor and Charlie are my friends. So because she couldn't catch me on weed, she decided to give me a ticket for having one extra passenger in the car, which at that time cost $120. Now, I don't know about you guys, but being in high school, $120 is a lot of money. You know how much weed I could have bought with that? God dang it. But just thinking like back, like I know police officers are just trying to do their job, but sometimes like I just feel that they're trying to go out of their way to like try and get like, you know, a gold star or whatever the heck you call it, you know, like above and beyond kind of thing, and it really messes up your day. But in any case, that does wrap up our show for today. If you did enjoy this video, please like and share this video. It does really help me out, and I do greatly appreciate it. If you'd like to submit your own articles, send them to anotherperspectivenews@outlook.com. Make sure to include the link to the article and your name if you want a shout out. And as always, I do love you guys, and I hope you all have a wonderful day. Peace!